Hello guys, if you thought that I'm not doing another video, you are wrong. I'm using every single opportunity to make a video about everything that, when I go to sleep and I'm bored and I don't know, I cannot sleep very easily, and then I'm thinking of stuff so I can go to sleep and I can fall asleep. So I'm thinking about ideas about YouTube, what I can do as a video, and now I have a new idea about reacting to the odds of Eurovision and saying my opinion if I agree with what the odds predict for Eurovision 225, or if I think that the odds are very delusional, or if I think that it's gonna be exactly like this, and then a couple of more thoughts. But this time I'm gonna make it like way more thought through. I'm gonna take time to use the right English words and to describe what I think about this idea of a video. But because Eurovision is literally in 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, I think, so it's like so close, and everybody's right now, everything is out, everything is done, has been seen, except some other, like Israel, Greece, Cyprus, we have never seen live. We don't know how they're singing live. Germany I can put also there in this kind of group, although they have been to Amsterdam, but it was not live. So it's like, it's like, except this small percentage, all of the others we have seen live, and everybody has their top favorites, everybody has, although my top 10 changed. After Amsterdam, it changed differently. After Madrid, it changed now completely differently. And I think, like, next week, for an idea, I will make my top 15 about my final top 15 before rehearsals or something like this, so I can be like sharing what I like right now more and what I like right now less. But right now I have here in front of me the odds of 225. I have two tabs there also. What? I have now here, for example, I have the who will win Eurovision Song Contest 225, and I have the odds in front of me, and I can see already, because I'm checking them every day a bit more and more, and I can see already that Sweden is absolutely leading it with 39%. It used to be very close. Sweden with Austria used to be very close to each other, and they used to be like 15-20 or 15-18, and right now Sweden is absolutely 39, which I didn't believe that it will happen, because I was until now all the time thinking like, okay, this year is very unpredictable, even in the odds, because all of them are so close. If you remember Tattoo with Loreen, when Loreen was there and the odds were there, we had Loreen with 45% already, and all the others with 2-5, 2-5, 1-0 and stuff. And right now, Sweden is again taking the lead and being like almost 40%. And then Austria second, France. This is for me, like, I love France this year, but for me it's a surprise, and it's a good surprise that France is there being third in the odds and being so high, although we have, like, for me personally, it's really good here. And also Netherlands, says Lavi, he is right now here red, I think it shows, but he is like fourth in the odds, which is like very much deserved. About Israel and Yuval Raphael with New Day Will Rise, she's fifth in the odds. I don't think that this is also wrong. I think that it's okay that she's there, because it's like, but we haven't seen it live. We know already. I know that from seeing the show that she can sing live good. I already know that she will sing the song really good live. But Israel and Greece are the two countries that we never ever seen the pre-parties, so it's difficult to already say like, oh, she was amazing, like the idea and blah. So it's like, I think it's okay that it's there. For which one I feel very bad, and I think it doesn't deserve to be there, is Finland with Erika Wickman. But I do believe that Finland will come in the top 10 at the end of the dogs, at the end of the day. And for me personally, because it's still my number one, I do think that it deserves to be in the top 3. But this is the odds. This is what people pay for. Czechia climbed like crazy. Czechia is being seventh in the odds. Like my two favorites, one of my three favorites actually, Finland sixth, Czechia, Belgium eighth. What could I ask for? For me, it's a huge surprise that Belgium is eighth in the odds because I literally don't see people talking enough about Belgium. I don't see people so much talking about Belgium. I mean, as they talk about France, as they talk about Austria, as they talk about Sweden, as they talk about Malta. Belgium is not so much talked, but still it's eighth in the odds, which is like really good for me and for Red Sebastian, for Pepe. Estonia and Espresso Macchiato is ninth. It's okay, but I think that overall Estonia will come way higher in the competition. It will not be so bad. It so bad actually. Ninth place is not even bad. Why am I calling it bad? But I do think as a prediction that also Estonia will be in those positions ninth until fifth. Actually, even it will be high. I don't think Espresso Macchiato will be forgotten. I don't think that it will not be voted. I think it will be so much voted, almost as much as Sweden. This is what I think. I didn't even comment about Sweden and Austria being first and second. Basically, this is like by 90% or 85% by the people, if you ask them. This is what they will tell you, that it's between Sweden and Austria. Many people maybe will say others, but I think that Sweden and Austria are the two that will be between them. One will be the jury winner, the other one will be the televote winner, but I think at the end of the day we will have an absolute winner of Eurovision will be maybe like last year the jury winner, because we already have on the semifinals the televotes, we don't have juries, so it's like all the countries are sending more of a public winner. We have many songs that are for public voting and less songs that are for jury to be jury winners. And that's why I think like this is what happened also with Nemo last year. He didn't win the public voting. He was like even third actually in the public voting or fourth. But he won it because he took 12 from almost every single country from the jury points. And I think that this is gonna happen again like this year, and maybe this is why it will be the jury winner, the winner of Eurovision, because Sweden and other countries like Sweden, like Estonia, which else? Netherlands, even Malta, Finland, UK, all of those countries, Spain also, they will share the televoting between them, and at the end of the day, maybe the jury winner will win because the jury winner will be one. Like one country will be that will take many 12 points, and then the public winner will be like always in the jury votes like fifth, sixth, 5 points, 6 points, or something like this. What I wanted to see is where right now is Spain. Spain is right now 24th. It used to be way less than 24th. It used to be 35th or something. I remember on Twitter looking at it and I was thinking like, oh my god, how is it possible to be 25th? But 35th, but right now it's 24th, and I see also Poland being 25th, which is like a bit disgrace because like I really don't believe that Esa Diva will end up 24th. I don't believe that it will be so low, but the odds, and people who pay for the odds are not paying for Spain to be higher. They don't think that Spain will win. They don't think that Spain will be in the top 10, and I don't know why, because more and more I read from people, and not Spanish people, because Spanish people cannot vote their own song, only the Spanish people that live outside of Spain. But I read more and more from friends of mine that are not Spanish, and they all absolutely love Spain. And all of them have Spain as number one. I have 2 or 3 people who I text with on Instagram, and they are from the Netherlands, and they have Spain number one. When I texted with them, I was telling them like, are you actually voting for Spain? Or do you say just it's my favorite song? And they always say like, yes, I'm voting for it. So I do think that Spain will take public votes many. Like when I say many, like 100 to 150 or even 170, I do think Spain could take. And even juries, because I mean, Melody can sing live. She has the live vocals for it. She's like stunning performance live. And why not? If I was a jury singing, I will appreciate a lot that it's like a singer who dances moves a lot, sings 10 out of 10, does highs and lows, and then at the end of the day, why not to give it? I see Germany being 22nd. For Germany, I cannot say anything yet because it's like it is one of my favorite personal songs. I do think that as an audio version, the song is absolute banger, and I do think that Germany will be way higher than that if Tina performs a really good live. I think that Tina and Bala, Germany, will be way higher than 22nd position. I think it's because it's in German, because it's different, because it's like absolute techno clubby thing, it will take by the public more votes than what is here shown that it will be 22nd. But I think like all of this lineup right now, Norway 21st, Austria 20th, Greece 19th, and then you have but Ireland 18th. This for me is a bit how is it possible? How, not that I hate, I really like Amy and like a party. I really have fun with that song actually, but higher than Spain, Germany, Norway, Australia, Greece. This is wow. This is a bit wow for me. As I said, Greece is like 19th. Greece used to be in the odds way higher than that, and right now it's 19th. I really don't think that Greece will be 19th in the actual happening in Eurovision in the final, because Greece is one of those songs like Austria that will be way more appreciated by the jury votes. So I do think that Greece will be in many countries 8, 10 or 12 points. It will take if they stage it well, if it has the, like a good idea of a staging or something. Cyprus 13th in the odds. This is like, not that I really think that they have a really good idea, because I saw pictures of how the staging will look like, and they have like a podest made, like I don't know if this is true or not, but in the odds people have paid to that and have predicted that Cyprus will be 13th, and then all the others that I commented will be so after that, like 25th, 24th. But on the other hand, I never see on my social media anybody talking about Cyprus. Even on Spotify, when I check always like how the songs are replayed, I don't see people replaying it so much. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm watching like different kind of stuff. About Albania being 10th and Ukraine 11th and Malta 12th, this I definitely can see happening, and Albania I can see happening like even higher if they have like a good staging idea, because the song is already appreciated a lot. It's also a song that is not very much played. It's not streamed so much as other songs are streamed daily, but it's very liked, and they are very liked, and that's why I think Scott Electronica could, if they pull out a really good staging idea, a really professionally made and nice, they could be way higher. And about San Marino being 17th, I predict that it will be 100% qualifying San Marino with him. How is he called? Gabri Ponte. I do think that he will be like one of the top 5 in the public votes. I started thinking more and more that Gabri Ponte with Tutta Italia will pull out a top 5 public votes. The top 5 public votes that they will be given, Gabri Ponte will be one of them. And this means that it could be like even 180 points on the televote, 200, 210, maybe even. So this is like, it's not in my top 10, but it's something like I really, really think that would happen. United Kingdom being 14th makes me happy, makes me really, really happy, because I started at the beginning when the song came out, I was not so much sold for it, and now seeing them in Amsterdam, seeing them in Madrid, listening to the song more often, seeing what kind of group they are as a group, and how they interact with the people, and what kind of videos they made, this makes me think that the girls really, really will be liked from You know that sometimes those are artists that they are liked just for who they are and how they are, and that's why I think that they could reach very high only because of that and because of the song after that, because the song is actually super catchy. The more I listen to it, the more I sing it in my head by myself. Then I could see that here also Denmark is 25th. Hallucination is 20, not 25th, 28th. This is weird that it's there because it's one of the songs that it's one of the most talked songs, but I don't know if it's one of the most talked songs or is it one of the songs because they do those Instagram lives. JJ, Sisal, Norway, Kyle Alessandro, they do those Instagram lives and they're like all the time shown, and I have the feeling in my head that it's like very much talked. So maybe I'm mistaken about that. It's a disgrace that people don't pay money for Luxembourg, and Luxembourg I see it's 30th place. This I first of all see it qualifying 100%, and after that I don't even see it being like one of the lowest places, like because in Eurovision final we will have 26, so 26 will be the last place. I don't think Luxembourg will be one of the to be like 26th. I more see, I don't know, if I don't know if Portugal makes it, maybe I don't know, like I don't know. Then Croatia is last place in the odds. Montenegro is second last place, and Iceland is 35th. About Iceland, I cannot judge it. I cannot say if I predict that it will qualify or it will not qualify. It's weird because the feeling that I have from the pre-party in Madrid, I saw people absolutely going crazy over them and over the song, people knowing the song and singing the song. In Amsterdam, this didn't happen. So I'm like 50-50. Are they qualifying or are they not qualifying? But I am like still not disqualifying them. I still think that they could pull up a qualification. About Georgia, I don't think so. About Latvia, disgrace that they are like 33rd. I really hope. I am not predicting, and just hope that they will qualify. Latvia deserves to be in the final. No matter the place, even if it's 20th place after that, for me they deserve to be in the final. And Montenegro, what can I say? On so many videos I have talked about Montenegro, and I have said that Dobrodošli is my favorite Balkan ballad of the year. Dobrodošli after the revamp became even more better. That's not good English, but you know what I mean. And she deserves to be in the final, exactly like Latvia. No matter what kind of position, Montenegro as a country deserves to be in the final. Small countries deserve, and especially Montenegro that has not made it in the final since so many years. They need this opportunity, especially with this good song, because the song is not just like not good. The song is good and it deserves the final. And there's a one that I saw, Australia. Yeah, I talked about Australia already. Greece, Australia, Norway. Disgrace that they are there. But I have opened the odds here. Like, for example, this is 224 of how they predicted it and how it happened, to see a bit if it's like gonna be similar to that or is it gonna finish in a different way. If they predicted it right, I mean. So here you have as a winner they predicted Baby Lasagna with Rim Tim Tagdim, and Israel second and Switzerland third. Switzerland was the winner. Here they have it as third with 15%, and then Israel second, and then Croatia. But what I can say is that at least the odds, what they predicted is how the televoting, the public votes went, because Croatia did win the public vote. Israel was the second best with the public vote, but the third best was Ukraine, which Ukraine here they have it on the 6th place, and Ireland 5th, and France 4th. I think France was 4th, right? Because it was Switzerland, Croatia, Ukraine, France. Yeah, it was like this. Israel was 5th. Yeah, this is how it ended last year. Wow, I remember some stuff. And then you have those stuff happening of the odds here again. They have Kalin 10th with Austria We Will Rave. Not even close. Kalin finished second last. Norway being 15th. Gate with Ulvaham. They finished last place. United Kingdom, Oli Alexander with Dizzy, 12th in the odds. United Kingdom finished also one of the last places. Spain, Nebulosa, didn't finish 11th. So it's like, it's weird. No rules, Finland 7th in the odds. Ugh, this gave them so much power, and at the end of the day, they didn't even finish in the top 15. Then I have the odds from 223 and how it finished. Oh god, I don't remember anything except Loreen and Finland. So we have, they predicted that Sweden will win with 50%, as I said. It won. That Finland will be second. It happened exactly like this. Israel with Noah Kirel third. They finished third indeed. Ukraine, Harov still, that's not true. I think Ukraine finished 7th in the final. And then you have Italy, Marco Mengoni, he finished 4th. Alessandra, France, Belgium. Then you have, like, look again, Spain in the odds was back then Blanca Paloma with Ea 10th. She didn't finish 10th. Blanca Paloma finished 19th, I think, or 20, with the 5 points televote, which was disgrace. Lord of the Lost, they had them 18th. They didn't even finish like that. What do they have here? Jury. Tele. About Tele they have. So in the Tele they predicted that Finland wins it. That's true. And that the second will be Ukraine. Third, Sweden. I don't remember. No, I don't think Ukraine took the second biggest Tele back then. I think Loreen took the second biggest Tele. They had Lord of the Lost 8 in the Tele. Not even. How much did they take? I think 0. But yeah, no matter to dig deeper. We don't need to dig so deep because it's not good for us. It is what it is, and we can never predict actually what will happen at the end of the day, but it's very interesting to see what do they pay for, what people pay for at the end of the day, and what is gonna come out of it at the end of the day. But I think, in my personal opinion, that the odds are close to what's gonna happen indeed, how it's gonna be, but also for some countries very, very mistaken, I think. And this is me talking from a prediction, not from my favorites. I'm not talking like, because yeah, I have Finland as number 1. I wish that it will win, but I predict that it's gonna be very tough for Finland to win. But I do predict that Sweden, it's easier to win for Sweden. But I mean, if Erika Wickman pulls out a winner performance and a winner televote and jury, that's even better for us and for Finland winning after being with Lordi. Oh my god, this is gonna be exactly 20 years after Finland winning, because Finland won in 2005 in Greece. Now it's 2025, so it's exactly 20 years. You see, maybe it's the fate is gonna happen. It's gonna work. It's magic on that. You can tell me what you think and if you agree with the odds, if you disagree with the odds, if you think that this is how it's gonna end at the end of the day, or is it completely not gonna be one of those top 3 predicted and it's gonna be a different winner? Tell me in the comments.